What's up guys, Flickify here, and welcome to the return of the York City Career Mode. A ton of you have been asking for me to bring this series back, and here it is, but I need you guys to show your support on this series if you want me to continue doing these episodes. If you can flick that like button down below, and if we can hit 50 likes today, I will bring out another episode tomorrow. And I'm going to try to bring out this series on the weekends alongside another video. You guys might even see some double uploads every now and then. But let's get into this first game against Doncaster. And this was a match, you know, I haven't played on this save in about 4 months. So I was trying to familiarize myself with the team once again. And I was trying to play a little bit more patiently. And from that, it really ended up being a couple of good passes and a couple of nice plays throughout this game. Here's going to be Carson looking to find Summerfield on that right-hand side, and our veteran player is going to poke that one by the keeper on the keeper's left, and really that's the kind of finish that you can rely on from your veteran players. Look at that, a little bit of swerve on it, and just gets it inside of the post. But they're going to come right back after the player gets tackled. It's going to be Robinson, has to go from outside the box. Pretty solid effort, to be fair. You cannot take that away from him. And that's the kind of thing you're going to come up against in Legendary difficulty. It doesn't matter if they're League 1 teams. They're still pretty quality players, and they can do the kind of things like that. But here in the 81st minute, I'm trying to create a foul with Carson, but they were just not biting. They were going ultra defensive. They were happy with the 1-1 draw, seeing as we've done pretty well in the league thus far. So a draw against York City is a pretty decent effort by the team. But here we get one more opportunity late in the game, and it's going to be Anthony Straker trying to just cut inside, lays it off to McCoy. McCoy's going to have a go. Decent leg save by the keeper. Falls to Summerfield. He's going to try to play inside once more, but that one is cleared out, and the match does end at a 1-1 draw. Pretty solid effort from both teams, and I think a draw is a fair result from that match. Going into the next match, I was pretty optimistic, but then we came up against Chelsea in the Capital One Cup. I don't know why we have come up against so many difficult opponents in our cup games, and I just can't explain it, guys. It's really unlucky, and we had our work cut out for us against Chelsea. There you can see their starting lineup. Not their first team, but a lot of solid players in there. Diego Costa, Willian, Andre Schürrle, tons of great players. And we were not going to be able to make any mistakes if we wanted any chance of victory. There we make one, though, and it's going to be Mikel who gets Chelsea the first goal of the match 30 minutes into the game. So I was pretty happy about that, to be honest. The fact that we were able to keep Chelsea from scoring 30 minutes in was pretty solid. We're jumping forward to the second half. Diego Costa, here's some great passing by Chelsea. Just mesmerizing stuff and just clinical passing. The finish was not there, and Cody Cropper able to make a solid save, but we just couldn't get it out of our own half. Again, Willian picks it up. He's going to dribble it inside. Cody Cropper making another save, and yet again, we just cannot hold that possession. And once again, Diego Costa gets the ball. He's going to play it over to Mikel. Mikel to Schürrle. He's going to swing by all those players, and he puts it wide. We luck out right there that Chelsea didn't make it 2-0. But Diego Costa is going to play it through to Torg. I think that might be Eden Hazard. Getting them mixed up, but Eden Hazard gets the second goal for Chelsea 64 minutes into the game. And here, Eden's going to get the ball once again. He's going to find his brother, Torgan Hazard, and the Hazard link up leads to Chelsea's third goal. I was going all out attack because that's the only chance we had at winning, and really a beautiful moment right here. That was a pretty cool moment there, the Eden Hazard, the Torgan Hazard link up, and that's the kind of thing only brothers can do. But here's Eden yet again, dribbling through a defense. Look at that for a finish. World-class player doing a world-class finish, and hopefully in the coming years, we're going to be able to afford that kind of player that can make that sort of impact on the game. We do lose that one to Chelsea 4-0. Really didn't expect too much more because it's Chelsea, let's be honest, guys. But we're going into the next match against Oldham Athletic, a team that I felt we could pick up the full 3 points against. Obviously, we weren't able to get the win in the first match, and then we played Chelsea. So this was our opportunity to pick up the win, and it's going to be Chumacero. Really happy with the signing I had. Playing it over to the other free agent we have, Aurier, and both have been great players this season. You know, Chumacero reminds me a little bit of like a bronze Messi almost. But here on the own goal, I was just really surprised that the defender didn't just clear that out. But regardless, it was 1-0, and Fletcher gets an opportunity to make it 2-0. Of course, he's going to shoot him that near post, and he manages to make it 2-0. Wes Fletcher on that near post action is just too much for the keeper to handle. They don't even move most of the time. And there's a little bit of slow-mo action for you guys. Keeper just can't believe he got it on that near post. And we did pick up the nice 2-0 result and the full 3 points against Oldham Athletic. But here you can see I am simulating the match against MK Dons, and I want to explain that rationale right here for you guys. So every single episode, I'm going to be playing 4 matches in-game, and I'm going to be simulating 1 match, which means you're going to be able to see 5 matches every single episode for this York City Career Mode, and that's so I can get through the leagues in a sufficient manner. Hopefully by the end of FIFA 15, I'm going to be able to be in the Premier League, and maybe we'll be seeing York City winning the Champions League, the Premier League, all that kind of stuff. It is a road to glory career mode at the end of the day. But we're going to move on to the final match of the episode against Peterborough. Here's the starting lineup. Really not too many changes. Hopefully as we add some more players to this team, you guys will see a little bit more variation in the team. But they're going to send this one in, and it's a nice header. Of course, Peterborough does have Luke James. I think that's his first name at least, and he's a pretty solid striker. I tried to pick him up last season. He was a little bit too expensive. But here, Han Cook Young is going to be able to dribble it through their defense, doing a nice fake shot, sends it in, and look at this, another own goal in a consecutive match. That one was a little bit more understandable. He's trying to block it, and it was pretty impressive that he even got to that ball in the first place. But regardless, we're going to get the 1-1 draw right there, and we're going to move on forward in the 55th minute. It's going to be Peterborough moving forward, Washington playing it over to Ferdinand, and he is going to get that one somehow by Cody Cropper. Really wasn't that great of a shot, and I don't know how Cody Cropper didn't save, but hey, he is not the highest rated keeper, and you can understand that. But a great opportunity from Coulson. And man, Aurier should have done better with that. He should have at least gotten that one on target. And we get one final opportunity here with Milanov. We were playing all out attack at this point, and we're just looking to cross it. We get an opportunity again with Aurier, but the keeper this time makes an outstanding save. And the match does end at a 2-1 win for Peterborough. Hopefully moving forward into the next episodes, I can kind of find my form yet again. But guys, if you did enjoy this episode and you're happy the series is back, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future videos. And until next time, this has been Flickify. I'll be talking to y'all again soon. Only 9 years later, Yedlin grows into an 87 rated player with a value of $26.5 million. That's a jump of $26 million in his price tag. So some incredible growth for a player that just doesn't cost too much at all.